Welcome back to Plant-Based Cooking with Chef Chris, the Culinary OG. Today, we're about to make some good old maple butter cornbread. Let's get into it. All right, so everybody wants a good cornbread with their meal. I mean, that's a classic Southern staple, right? But we're gonna make it all plant-based for you. So we're gonna start out with your cornmeal. All right, so we're gonna add a little cornmeal, about 2 cups of cornmeal. So about 1.5 cups of flour. I'm using self-rising cornmeal for this particular recipe. Now we're making buttermilk cornbread. So we're gonna take our plant milk. I'm using oat milk currently. And to give it our buttermilk flavor, we're gonna squeeze a little bit of lemon juice into that. Make our plant buttermilk. Give that a little stir. All right. So we're also gonna add in plant-based egg. I'm currently using just egg, but you can use any egg replacement. However, for this recipe, I prefer not to use flaxseed. So use maybe some powder-based egg mix to go ahead and mix into your cornbread. So you're gonna add about 2 eggs worth of the plant-based eggs. We're gonna fold in our plant buttermilk. Whip that up and get it nice into a good format. Then we're going to add a little bit of our maple syrup to the batter. Just a tad in the batter. We're going to also come back on top of it. Now, I've already preheated my oven, and I've melted some plant butter into our muffin tins. We're going to add the plant butter right over into your batter. Nice melted plant butter, and also helps to coat the pans on your muffin tins as well. So we're gonna mix that in real well. All right, so for your next step, you can either line your muffins with actual muffin paper, or you can go straight into your muffin, depending on however you want to do. Today we're gonna do a little bit of adding with the muffin tins. Get your oven preheated to about 400 degrees because you want to get a nice looking cornbread on that. Boom. Now I got a batch that we've already took care of earlier. And we're going to go ahead and just drop some of that down there. Bring it about halfway up. It's going to grow a little bit. You want to give it a little bit of room to grow, okay? Now, everybody loves some cornbread. What's best to go with cornbread? Cornbread and collard greens. I got some kale greens that we're going to be eating this up with because this recipe is definitely lovely to dip into some of that good old pot liquor. So now that we got our muffins ready, we're going to go pop them on in the oven. Now, while we got those cooking in the oven at 400 degrees, we're going to cook those for about 20 minutes on that. We got some plant butter. We're going to put that in our pot. We're going to melt this down a bit. As we melt this plant butter, we're going to add on in a little bit of the maple syrup. This is going to be the nice glaze that's going to go on top of those corn muffins. It's going to be really delicious, guys. Let's let that blend on in real well. That nice maple syrup. And because we can't use honey because honey's not vegan. But whatever plant butter you want to use, I know there's different plant butters out there. I prefer the one that is a coconut base just because it gives you that extra depth of flavor. Let's give that a taste. Oh my goodness. That's just right. We're going to turn that off for right now. All right. Now, those muffins have been in there for about 20 minutes. Now, we're going to take those out, and we're going to glaze them with some of this delicious maple butter. Now, here we have our finished product. I'm gonna top them off. Take a little bit of that. Oh, just drizzle it right there on the top. Now, you know, cornbread always goes good with some good old collard greens and some pot liquor. So that's what we're going to do after you get your cornbread ready. Get your collard greens and make sure you got a little bit of that pot liquor. We're going to take our cornbread, we're going to douse it with a little bit more of this maple butter right on the top. They soak all in nice and juicy. And we're going to serve it right here with a little collard greens and pot liquor. Now, make sure you like and subscribe. And don't just like and subscribe. Make sure you go and tell a friend, because we're out here on a mission to heal the community through food with our plant-based awesomeness. I'll see you next time.